a little bit grim, but it's fine. I have just finished for the day. It was such a good day. We had a pitch that went so well. It's a pitch with some really fun and exciting ideas on that I cannot wait to execute. Yeah, very exciting. Yeah, it was a really good day. I had my Pilates class this morning, which I thoroughly enjoyed, and it was nice because my car did not need to be defrosted, which is always such a treat. And then I went and did a food shop, which I did record some clips and then accidentally deleted them while I've been working, which has been nice because it's been so cold. I've had my oven on and I've just been, I don't necessarily know if I'd call it food prep, but like just, well, I guess it is, but like cooking chicken and some potatoes and things that I can basically just throw together if I'm tired and don't really want to cook properly. It's just so handy to have stuff in my fridge and my freezer. So I did that. I also did a slow cooker chili, which I'm not gonna lie, my mum makes such a good chili, and mine is basically a glorified bolognese with chili powder in. So it's not as good as hers, but it's handy to have. It's so easy to make. Yeah, it's been a good day. It's been a good Monday. I feel like it's been very productive. I am about to go and get changed for my spin class, and then I've got my dance class afterwards. It's so dark. I just think if I can do all of my classes and all of my exercise and my like healthy wellness eating, whatever you want to call it, what's really nice is that all I'm thinking is if I can do all of this during winter when it is so cold, I have to get up early and defrost my car and all of these things that just are not very fun. When summer comes around, it's going to be an absolute breeze. It's going to be so nice and delightful. But yeah, right, I'm going to be late and I really do want to walk to the gym, so I'm going to go get changed and pack my bag and get going. But yeah, I realised I hadn't checked in all day and all you've seen me do is cook. I swear I've worked as well. I'm a multitasker, but yeah, I'm gonna go get ready. Good morning, it is 8:32. I had planned on waking up early this morning and going to the gym to do some weights, and then I stayed up late watching a film, so when my alarm went off this morning I was like, maybe not. Which, I'm someone who, if I don't have a class booked on a morning, my motivation to actually get up is so low, even though I always really want to go because I enjoy weight training. I always really want to go the night before, and like when I eventually wake up I'm always disappointed. But like actually getting up, I struggle with so much, even though I am a morning person. So what I've done is I've ordered myself an extension lead so that I can plug my phone in across the room, because I've introduced this thing where once I go into my room on a night, I'm not allowed on my phone. I have to go plug it into charge. It's got sleep mode on and I can't touch it. Obviously if there's an emergency it's different, but like I can't doom scroll. So what I'm thinking is that's working so well. I've been sleeping so much better. So I'm thinking if my phone is across the room, because I'm not going on it anyway, the act of having to get up and go turn it off, once I'm up, I'll just stay up. So I've ordered myself an extension lead to hopefully try that and get into just better habits, because the nighttime habits are working so well. So I'm like, I just need some more morning habits that almost work with the nighttime habits, just to make my morning routine as nice as my evening routine. I've been listening as well on this to so much of Mel Robbins' podcast, an American author, podcast host and former lawyer, but she has so many amazing podcast episodes dedicated to kind of wellness, health, bettering your life. So the Mel Robbins podcast mission statement is to share proven tools that empower you to create a better life. And I absolutely love it. I love her podcast so much. That's what if I'm on a walk or going anywhere, that's what I'm listening to. I just find, and they're long. They're either 45 minutes or an hour and a half. But her podcasts are full of useful tips. She gets guests on who have like scientific backgrounds, studying the brain, stress, all of these things. And it is so interesting to the point where she was talking about something like a morning hack that I've been doing without realising I've been doing. I've recently been noticing that I've not been reaching for a coffee as often as I used to. Like at my old job, I'd have 3 a day minimum, and now I have 1. And I normally wait till I either have it about 10:30, 11ish or 2 o'clock, depending on like the mood or what I've got to do that day or how tired I feel. But I've not been reaching for one like the moment I get up and go into my kitchen. And she was explaining on her podcast, and I'm not going to explain this as well as she does, but she explains how when you wake up in the morning, the grogginess and everything you feel, like it's chemicals in the brain, and you need to give your brain time to let those chemicals leave and fade the way that you would like feel that grogginess lift. But if you're getting up and reaching straight for a coffee, the caffeine and everything is essentially blocking those chemicals from leaving. So what you're doing is you have a brief half an hour of energy, but then you return to that kind of foggy state almost. Again, I'm not explaining this as well as she does. Whereas if you wait to have your morning coffee and you drink at least a full glass of water first, it gives those chemicals time to leave and you'll feel more awake all day without relying on coffee. Thinking about how I've not been reaching for coffee as often, and then it suddenly clicked that because I've been doing morning classes, I've been going out, exercising, drinking a full bottle of water, coming home, having my breakfast, getting showered, whatever, and then waiting until 10:30 to have my coffee. So I've actually been doing this unknowingly, and I just think it's really interesting when something that you have been doing unintentionally is actually science-backed and a proven technique. So yeah, if you're finding that you're tired all day and constantly reaching for coffees, get up, have a full bottle of water, a glass of water, and then wait, and then have your first coffee and see if it makes a difference. Because I, even without knowing this was an actual thing, have noticed such a difference. Yeah, I love her podcast. It's full of such interesting things. If you have any like recommendations, do let me know, because I am on the hunt for some really good podcasts to add into my rotation, because I found the Mel Robbins one through a recommendation, and now I'm obsessed with it and listen to it almost every other day at least. Like when I walk to the gym tonight, I will be listening to Mel Robbins. But yeah, I really enjoy it. I'm gonna have breakfast. I'm gonna have egg on toast, my absolute standard breakfast, and then get to work. See you later. Also, and people might not find this very interesting, but as somebody who likes to be a neat and tidy person, I finally went through and organised my kitchen a little bit. So this is now completely empty. You know when you just have stuff in your pantry that you don't use or reach for but you just haven't thrown out? So I went through and got everything that was out of date, or like I had empty boxes in here for some reason, and got rid of them all. So now I've got like all of my like spices, pasta, sauces, tins, and then like what condiments, that's the word for these. And then some bits in here. Also, these are so good. I think they're from Lidl or Aldi. I don't know, my mum got me them because I got these from Tesco, salad toppers. They're so good for adding like texture and crunch to your salads. This one is so good. It's garlic and rosemary, and it very much gives Caesar salad vibes. And I have not tried this one yet, but I'm very excited. They're so yummy. I really enjoy them. But yeah, and I've also gone through and organised. This was an absolute mess. There was so much in here that didn't need to be in here. So I've gone through. This is like my sweet treats. They're not really sweet treats, it's like snacks. These bars are my absolute favourite. They're nugget bars. But I will say these are the proper ones, but the off-brand versions of these are not as nice, I will say, which is annoying because yeah, those ones are not as nice, which is really annoying. And then I've got my dates, which I'm absolutely obsessed with. I had never tried them before. They're like sweets. They're so good. If you've not tried them yet, go buy some. And then I've got my chocolate spread, my peanut butter, fruit and nut mix for yogurts, and then just some other random little bits. But yeah, they're so nice and organised now, which is an absolute treat. And then I'm just making my breakfast. Sorry if you can hear my dehumidifier, it is so loud. I am just about to go on a very quick walk with my mum. I think I'm gonna get myself a cheeky Greggs for lunch, because I really want a Belgian bun and a sweet treat. It's also very cold, so I'm gonna put a load of washing on when I get back, because then I can put my heating on because it's drying the washing and warming the house. It's 2 in 1. Yeah, I'm gonna very quickly put my coat on and go. I've just gotten home. I did get myself a cheeky Greggs for lunch. I got myself a slice of pizza, which is so good. The tomato sauce base they use, I'm so obsessed with. And watch it be such a basic sauce, but I don't know, I love it. And a Belgian bun, because they are my weakness, and I love a sweet treat. But I also just got this in the post, which is very exciting. Look at how cool it is as a proof. That is so fun. I am very excited to read this. I know vaguely what it's about, but I can't remember off the top of my head, but I know it's like a quirky litfic book to do with food. But yeah, I'm very excited about this. It came so quickly as well, very exciting. And then my extension lead came, so I am going to quickly set this up and make sure that it fits around the back of my dress and everything. So then tonight I can plug my phone in as far away from my bed as I can have it, which means I'll have to get up to turn off my alarm. So let me set that up. It should fit. Sorry, the lighting's so bad in here because, oh, do you know what would help if I turn the light on? Is that better? There we go. No, the lighting's so bad in here, forgetting that I could actually just turn the light on. Right, quick. There we go. Oh, that's perfect. Yay! And I ordered, because I only have one phone lead that I use, which is really annoying. And I have to, oh, for some reason I thought there was going to be two in here. That's me. I probably looked at another one that was two, but I really wanted a pink one, I'm not gonna lie. And then I don't think they did 2 packs. So let me plug this in. Then what I might do is put like a little, you see me? I've got little, actually I don't know if I've got them anymore, but you can buy the little stick-on plug wire holders. I might put one there, and then that's perfect, that works. I'm so excited about that. Oh. Guys, I'm about to be up at 6 AM every day. I'm gonna be so organised. I have so much time. I'm so excited because I love getting up early, but if I don't have a class booked, I will snooze my alarm half asleep and not get up, and then it's like 9:15 and my day starts in a rush. I know it's so mundane, but I'm so excited about this. You know what? Sometimes you have to celebrate and find joy in the small things, and I'm not gonna apologise for that. But now what I am gonna, which is a bigger joy that I am gonna go and enjoy, is my slice of pizza and my Belgian bun. Please ignore the angle. I don't know where I've put down the little connector between you and my tripod, so you're resting on my phone stand. Hopefully I am in focus this time instead of you being subjected to it being completely unfocused like that first clip was. I do apologise. It is almost the end of the day. I need to go put this on charge actually, it's on 16%, but it's been a really good day. Lots of things are moving. I've been getting emails from people that I've been waiting for, and event locations as well. We had a meeting this afternoon with a really exciting client that I cannot wait to work on, do more with. But yeah, it's been a good day. It's always a good day, to be fair, because I love my job. My mum always, and I mean, I know it's like a common saying, but that thing where it's like, if you love your job, you'll never work a day in your life. And I truly love my job so much. So every day is pretty much always a good day. Sometimes I have stressful days, but I still always love my job. I'm just finishing up my last bits for the day, sending a few more outreach emails, so that hopefully people will get back to me when they finish from work, because I know a lot of creators tend to do their emails on an evening, so fingers crossed there. But yeah, I've got my spin class tonight, which I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of tired, but I know once I, like when I'm there, I'll enjoy it. Actually, that's a lie. I always hate the first 15 minutes, but after those 15 minutes, I do enjoy, well, I don't know if enjoy is the right word, but I don't hate it. But yeah, I always feel like it's a little bit like when runners say that you have to get through the first 3 to 5k, and then once you get past that bit, it's enjoyable. That's how I feel about spin. Once I get past the first 15 minutes, I settle into it, but I always find like my knees are really sore during the first 15 minutes while like my legs are getting warm and things like that. But yeah, I've got that tonight. I've started reading a romance book, which I'm not a massive romance reader. It's not something I often gravitate towards, but I'm really enjoying this one. It's about a real estate agent who essentially loses her job, and her sister owns a cleaning company. So she goes and works for her sister, but she doesn't have like a clean bone in her body, so it's a real struggle. And I'm at the point in the book where she's just lost her job and started working for her sister. But I'm enjoying it so far. It's quite light-hearted and enjoyable to just like read on an evening. And now I am gonna go and quickly put my watch on charge before I forget. It is on charge. I have a naked wrist. Now I just need to remember to put it on before I leave, because I will be so annoyed if I forget. I am finished for the day and I just need to change into my gym top and then I can get going. Hair bobble in. I'm in such a good mood today. TMI, I am such a sweaty person. For some reason this side of my body sweats more than this side. I don't know what the science is behind that. I did Google it once and the search results came up with something to do with hospice care, and I was like, you know what, enough Googling, let's not self-diagnose on the internet, because they always tell you have cancer. But yeah, for some reason my right arm sweats way more than my left arm, and it's so noticeable in my spin class, because this side of the bike will be swampy with sweat, and this side will be bone dry, and I don't know what that means. We did abs yesterday at Pilates and I can really feel them today, but I love it when we do abs because I say really strong abs. I have stronger abs than I used to, so I love doing abs because I can really like tell how far I've come. Oh, a little bluff, weird. Right, cool, coat. My headphones are nice and charged because yesterday at the gym they died. And I still had to walk home from the gym. And as somebody with a frankly disgusting number of minutes listened in my Spotify Wrapped, it's actually agonizing for me to not have any music playing at all times. But on that, I will say Spotify is how I fight the capitalist machine, because I know, or at least I assume, that I am costing them money with how much music I listen to. And even if I'm not costing them money, I at least know that I am getting my full money's worth out of it. I think that and my Amazon Hey You subscription are the only things where I know that I am getting my full money's worth, because my go-to when I'm having my dinner is to put on a Real Housewives reunion to rewatch it, or Vanderpump Rules reunions. They're my go-to. I find inner peace in watching rich white women screaming at each other over nothing. So yeah, Spotify and Hey You are the two things where I know I am getting my full money's worth. And now I'm gonna go spin. Hello, I have literally just walked through the front door. My goodness, that was such a good class, except, let me rest you somewhere, except my knees were really sore during it, which was a little bit annoying, but it was a good class. I am going to have a quick shower, put a dark cloth on, make my dinner, and then watch a movie probably, see what's on. Just finished drying my hair. I have had a Dyson for a while, and by a while I mean like many years, and I didn't particularly like it that much because I used to use the actual, I used to use these ones and the curl would drop out so quickly. And then I tried using the round brush and it works so much better and it lasts so much better. I mean, I'm immediately going to sleep in it, so it might not last amazingly, but it provides such a good base to then like do a little bit of top up curling tomorrow with my wand. So yeah, I'm such a fan of the Dyson now. Now that I've realised how to properly use it and that the round brush works better for my hair. But yeah, I've done this just because it makes it so much easier tomorrow, and then I can just shove it up for my Pilates class, take it down, and it'll still have a bit of curl to it. But yeah, I'm now gonna get into bed and read. Okay, I have plugged my phone in. I'm about to take my contacts out and turn the light off, but I thought I would show you my little like night routine bits that I have that I like kind of now, I've got a hair on here, can't live without. So let me show you. First up is my Kindle, because then I can read with the light off, which helps put me in sleep mode. I am currently reading Irresponsible Adult. I'm really enjoying it so far. I'm 30% of the way through. I talked about it a little bit earlier, but yeah, I'm enjoying it. It's a romance, so I'm gonna keep reading this. And then what is kind of funny is I don't know where my glasses are. I wear contacts pretty much all the time and I don't know where my glasses are. I think they're in my house somewhere, but I have not seen them in over a year. So instead I wear my prescription sunglasses in bed, which actually works out quite well because I turn the light off to read this. And then because these are sunglasses, it makes it darker. So it really helps with settling down for the night and like it being dark and cozy. So yeah. And then I have got my sleep mask. I'm someone who, again, I know I mentioned my Spotify Wrapped earlier, but I'm someone who listens to music all the time. At home, I've got my Google Nest that I have on all night pretty much. But I love a sleep mask. And this is especially great if I'm away because it's got built-in headphones, which is perfect. And then something new that I've recently gotten into is mouth taping. I am a mouth breather, especially on a night. Terrible snorer, it's horrific. I have given mouth taping a go, and when I tell you, I sleep so much better. I sleep so much better, and my mouth feels so clean on a morning. So yeah, I sleep with like this on, my mouth tape on, and then I have a weighted blanket as well. So basically, I just want to be cozy and smothered as I'm sleeping. But yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take my contacts out, put my prescription sunglasses on, read a bit of my book, and then put my face mask on and my mouth tape and go to sleep. And then hopefully I'll wake up nice and early tomorrow morning and actually get up. I mean, I've got Pilates tomorrow morning, so I'm going to get up anyway, but I'm not going to lie in bed till the last second. And as I was walking home from spin, the cars outside were frosty, so I know it's going to be frosty in the morning. So I need to get up early to defrost my car so that I'm not in a mad panic tomorrow. So yeah, fingers crossed how having my phone all the way across the other side of the room works. I'm going to go to sleep. It is 10 to 10. I'll probably do like 20 minutes of reading. We'll see how far I get. I feel a bit pooped, so it probably won't be too long. And then I'm going to go snooze. I will see you tomorrow. I've just made it into time for my Pilates class. I've made it a really nice time. I've got plenty of time to walk over, get sorted, but I will report back when I get home about how this morning went. Spoiler, I did snooze my alarm, but I got up feeling way more awake than I normally would. I've just gotten back, that was such a fun class. We did so much ab stuff, which I personally really enjoy. The only annoying thing is sometimes when we do plank-based ab stuff, my wrists, I've got hypermobility issues, so my wrists tend to let me down way before my abs would, so that was a little bit annoying because the moves were so fun. Yeah, that was a really good class. I was going to go to the gym and do half an hour on the Stairmaster, but I can really feel my hips and my knees today after my spin class last night. So I'm going to listen to my body and not go and do the Stairmaster. But what I might do is go home, get my coat and go for a little walk. Because it looks, from what I can see, like it might be quite a nice sunrise. I think I'll miss it. But I think I might go for a little walk down the beach just to get some fresh air before the day starts. Because I'd still like to go do something, but I think the Stairmaster or anything at the gym will just be too much on my hips and knees. Yeah, that's my plan, but that was a really good Pilates class. I really enjoyed it. I feel so awake, so maybe this moving my phone thing does work. But yeah, I'll see you in a sec. It is just before 9. I am opening my laptop, ready to start my day. I got in from my walk, had a very quick shower. Such a nice morning. Pilates and then a nice walk along the beach. Now I did pick up a Greg's coffee on my way back. A very lovely morning. I feel like so fresh and ready to start the day. It is 5 to 8 on the evening. I ended up going and working around my mum's house to end the day, and then stayed there after work, and we got a takeaway. I have just gotten home and I had sat down on the sofa to have a cream egg, but my bedroom is very messy. And like it's not going to take that long to tidy, so I was like, right, I'm just going to go and quickly tidy it, and then when I sit down I know it's sorted. So I'm gonna very quickly do that, and then I can sit down and enjoy my cream egg. I don't know about you guys, but I can't rest if I know my room is messy. All tidy, everything is put away. Something about knowing that you're sleeping in a tidy room is just soothing, so that makes me feel better. Now I can enjoy my cream egg knowing that my bedroom is tidy, so let's go. Or should I say afternoon, because it's almost 12 o'clock. Oh, it is so cold in this room. I was lovely and warm on my sitting room. I did my Pilates class this morning. It was fun, but I got foot cramp during one of the moves, which then made the moves after it very difficult. Luckily, I did not get foot cramp when we did the moves on the other leg. But yeah, it was really good. I really enjoyed it. And then I went and did a food shop, and then I've just sat and had some breakfast while I rewatched the first season of EXO Kitty, and now it's so lovely and sunny outside that I think I'm gonna just shove my hair up, get my coat on and go for a little walk. I am all walk ready. Please ignore the mess. Yeah, this coat is the best for walks because the pockets are lined and it is so warm and cozy. But yeah, this is the walk attire. Let's go! I have just gotten back home. If I had to describe a mental health walk, that is the walk that I would use to describe it. If it wasn't for the temperature, it feels like such a summer's day out there. The sky is blue. It's a little bit darker now. The sky was blue. There were like no clouds in the sky. The sun was really warm when it was on you. And everybody down the beach was in like such a good mood. So many people were like smiling and saying good afternoon. And it's just like, you know, when it's just in such a nice energy. I got myself a little coffee halfway. It's so funny. Now that I can drive, I love walking places. Like if I can walk somewhere instead of driving, I will walk there. Don't get me wrong, I'm not the most confident driver. I started learning when I was 18 and very quickly stopped because it used to make me so anxious. I had a reoccurring nightmare about driving because it was not for me. And then last year I decided I was finally going to learn, passed my theory and practical. Both first time, which is wild. And now, don't get me wrong, I'm not the most confident driver and I'm definitely a bit of like a nervous, hesitant driver. I drive the routes I know and I don't really venture outside of that. Yeah, it's funny because now I actually don't particularly mind driving too much. If it's a new route, that's very different, but when I have to drive to like my class and things, I don't mind it. But if the weather's nice or if it's a distance that is walkable, I much prefer walking, and I would actively choose walking over driving just because of how much I now enjoy going for walks and being outside and like having a podcast and my music on while I'm walking. So yeah, I just think it's funny that now that I can drive, I appreciate walking so much more. I mean that, oh, I thought I need to stop for my, I was out for, an hour and 40 minutes. Nice, 9,000 steps. Which means I've definitely hit my 10,000 target today, which is great. As I was walking, I was just in such a good mood. I feel, especially, I mean, it's a mixture of being in a job that I really love and having more free time now and things, but when I think of where I was this time last year to where I am now, I feel so much lighter, like mentally, physically, like every aspect. I just feel so much lighter, so much more present. I think for the past few years, I've been so go, 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 trying to work as much as I can, get as much experience, like move from thing to thing because of COVID and then doing an apprenticeship and just all of these things. It's been so go, go, go. And it's so nice to now just exist because I'm finally where I wanted to be and I can just be in it and really appreciate it and be present without constantly thinking, what's the next step? What's the next thing I need to do? What's the next task I have to achieve? Like I can just be in it, which is so nice. So like I feel like it's the reward of so many years of just hard work and having no free time and being like so exhausted. For about a year and a half, 2 years, I was doing my full-time apprenticeship job, working part-time at Tandem Collective. So I'd be using my evenings and my weekends to do my tandem work, and then on top of that I was doing content creation, attending events. I also did some freelancing work with publishers as well. So when I say my schedule was absolutely filled to the brim with work, I am not over exaggerating. I had no free time. I would literally get in from my day job, shove a pizza in the oven, and then go and sit in my office until 10 p.m, go to bed, wake up, rinse, repeat. Like the amount of times my friends would FaceTime me and I'd be sat at my laptop at after clock doing work. So then when I got offered the job at Pitch, it was almost like a culmination of all of that hard work. Like as much as those like year and a half, 2 years have been so intense, they were also so rewarding. Like I learned so much and I'm very grateful for them, but it was definitely like so exhausting. So yeah, getting this job at Pitch, which was like my dream job, definitely felt like my like almost reward for all of that hard work. Like, you know, I put all of this time and effort and energy into upskilling and learning, and it paid off in the best, most insane way possible. So because of that, I'm definitely now like giving myself the freedom to sit in it and not constantly be like, okay, but what am I doing next? Like, no, I've done all of that to be able to enjoy this and be in it and be present. Yeah, that was a very long ramble from me, but yeah, I just feel so good, so happy, so light. And I'm very excited for this year and what it's going to bring. So we will see.